Alright, so a quick look at these. Now, of course, like a lot of these, I always have fun reading the instructions because, well, let's face it, they're a little weird. It did say people with impaired limbs and mental dysfunction and lack of experience should not use these. So, I'm going to give it my best. So, here you go. On the back end, it does come with a charger. You're going to need a block. It fits the charger it comes with fits there. It's a little shiny, but it looks like it will also take a USB Type-C, the newer ones. It has the ring. I really do like the ring for at the station. We can keep them in there. It's cordless. Most of these are now. They have really good power. They run for a long time. They don't always run quite as long as they say, but they run really a pretty long time, and they don't take that long to charge back up. And honestly, at these price points, we can keep a couple of them in the salon, and like if I have one that I'm using, I have another one that's charging. So really smooth as far as the lever. I really like that. The guards are slightly longer. I just cut the side of my hair with this. And definitely a little, just like the tiniest bit longer than my other guards. I did like that the guard actually had, these go up to a 4. I did like that it had a 1.5 guard. The one guard, of course, is an 1/8. So it's kind of nice to have, you know, sometimes you get the 1/8 and then maybe you have the 16th, but you don't have the in-between. So that's kind of nice. Blade cut really well. Like I said, really smooth on here. Probably the only things I don't love about these, it has a textured grip here. Not overly textured. And I'm not sure the texture they put on here is enough to make a difference. It's pretty shallow. But they're heavy in the front end, light in the back end. That's a little weird to me. I mean, it certainly didn't make it hard to use them, and it won't be hard to use on a client. But it's a little odd feeling. So when you turn it on, there's a clear display. And a green light. Obviously, if the number starts getting low and you see the red light, you got to charge them. Like with most things, fully charge them, even though they come out of the box pretty full. Go ahead and top them off. Make sure you're starting for the first time with a very full battery. And one thing I gotta say is, I keep seeing with these, you know, you can rinse these underwater, the head part. Please don't. Just don't. If you're gonna use clippers, get yourself some clipper side spray. You know, clean them properly. Make sure you oil them all the time. People never oil these, and then they wonder why the blades aren't working that well. Water's just not really going to be your friend. So, you know, clean them with a brush. You know, clean them closed, clean them open. Do a good job cleaning them out. Use proper clipper side products. I like the one that has some oil in the spray, but then I also do put a drop on each corner and in the middle. So, pretty good. They cut better than I thought they would. I kind of thought when I saw the design, I was like, I don't know. Definitely a little heft to them, not overly heavy, a little unbalanced. Probably my biggest concern with these is going to be I'm not seeing a warranty. Maybe they have one. A lot of times some of these will come with a 1 year. But honestly, at $50, if they make it a year, that's fine. I mean, you know, I've spent a couple $100 on ones that didn't make it a year, so I figure these are really a pretty decent price, and I'm not going to be completely heartbroken if they fail. I will say one thing that tends to make a lot of these fail that people don't keep in mind is don't try to use them while they're on the cord. That really seems to do a number on them. And a lot of these may not have an overcharge protection chip in them, so make sure when you're charging it, you use the charger it came with, that you're using a block. This is a 5 volt. Make sure you use the proper block, which it does not come with. You probably have plenty 5-volt blocks laying around. Use the cord it came with, and do not let it overcharge. As soon as, you know, kind of keep it near you, and when you see it's done, take it off. Don't just leave it on there overnight, because I've fried a couple that way. So, pretty nice. We'll put it to work in the shop and see how it does.